First step is to prime. It's very important if you have oily eyelids because it'll prevent any eyeshadow from creasing throughout the day. And I've been trying out this one from Benefit, and Tarte also has a good one. Next, you need a good base. It's also very important. It makes your eyeshadows last longer and just the colors pop. The one I always use is the Sigma eyeshadow base in Persuade because it also cancels out any discoloration. And it's very neutral. You can use it with any eyeshadows. Then you're going to want to apply your base shadow, and the one I'm using is kind of like a bone white color. Anything that's a shade lighter than your skin tone. This just helps the colors really blend a little more evenly and nicely, and I'm just using a Sigma E40 blending brush to do that. This step is optional. I'm going to apply a highlight to my brow bone. I rarely do this anymore, but today I just decided I wanted to. So I'm using this Moitves whipped cream color, and I'm just going to apply that to the highest point. The next step is your transition color, and I think it's also very important. It just really helps the colors blend a little more nicely, especially if you're going to be using darker colors, and it just gives a really nice background color. I'm using a Sigma E40 blending brush to apply this just above my crease. And first I apply it into my crease in windshield wiper motions, and then I go back in with circular motions to kind of further blend that out. So I'm kind of placing the color where I want it with the windshield wiper motions, and then I'm blending that out with the circular motions. I'm using Sigma's Catch eyeshadow, and because I like using like an orangish yellowish color. Next is the first color you're going to apply, and it's usually the lightest color, and you're going to want to apply that to the first half of your eyelid. Now actually this color I really didn't like the way it was blending out. I think it was the eyeshadow, I'm not sure. It's just very choppy and it didn't blend out very well. This one was from the Tarte in Bloom palette. But what you're going to want to do with this color is just take a flat brush and just kind of pat that on where you want it and not going too far up above your crease. Next step for me would be my main color, and I'm going to take this reddish brown color from the Flaming Love palette by me. I'm going to take my Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm going to pack that on starting from my crease and work that into the middle of my eyelid. And I'm kind of just using patting motions right now. I'm starting from my crease because that's where I want the darkest color to be, and then I kind of want to blend that into that white color that I applied first. And I like doing it this way because if I apply it to the crease first, most of the color goes down there, and I'm just going to blend that into the middle of my eye, and it kind of looks like I have two colors rather than just one. So I really didn't even need another color if I don't want to. So after I have the color as dark as I want it, I'm going to take another clean blending brush. This one is from Coastal Scent, and I'm just going to kind of go over that line just above my crease so there's no harsh lines, and I'm going to kind of diffuse that line. And then this step is optional, but it's the outer V color, and it's usually the darkest color you apply. And I'm just going to take a dark brown shade with the Sigma E30 pencil brush, and I'm going to go on the outer end of my eyelid and just kind of create a V. So I'm basically just applying that where I want it in a V shape. And then I'm going to take my blending brush again and just blend that out the same way I did before, just to diffuse the lines. And this step is just to give it a little bit more dimension. It's not really necessary if you don't want it or you don't have time. And then if you lost any of that white color, you can go back in and pat just a little bit over it. Then on my lower lash line, I just used my pencil brush and ran that lid color along my lower lash line, and then I'm going to tight line my lower lash line with a Sigma flat brush and use a darker brown color. And then I went old school. I say old school because I used to use this MAC Stubborn Brown eyeliner pencil all the time in my waterline. So that's what I used, and then I just curled my eyelashes. I used the Benefit Roller Ball Mascara, and then I applied lashes, and then that's it.